Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to design the Lego Man connector piece here. Okay, if you've been watching the videos, you probably already made the legs. Now we got to make the connector piece. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Come up here to File, and we'll go to New, and we're going to use millimeters here, standard .ipt file, and we'll hit Create. Let's go ahead and start a 2D sketch on the XY plane. All right, and we're going to drag out our 2-point center square here. And we're going to make the following dimensions here. We're going to make it, while that's highlighted, type in 15.2. And the other side of the rectangle, we'll make it 7.81 millimeters here. And then hit enter. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch. We're going to extrude it out a distance of 2.22 millimeters. Okay, now let's go ahead and start a 2D sketch here on this side. I want to flip it around here. And I'm grab a circle tool, and I'm going to basically come across until I find that green dot, and then I'm going to come down, and I'm going to drag out a circle that's 7.7 millimeters. Okay, and then I am going to dimension the center of the circle from this line a distance of 3. Okay, and then let's go ahead and dimension it from the side, 3.905, and or you can do this another way if you want to be certain that it's center. Okay, let's forget that dimension here. And let's see here. Oh, let's get our horizontal constraint, and we'll make sure that one is constrained to this one so we know it's in the center here. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and finish our sketch now and go ahead extrude. And we're going to go all the way through the other way, a distance of 15.2. Okay, and hit OK. Okay, now we need to make a plane right in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here and we're going to make a mid plane between both sides. So we're going to rotate it, click on that side, rotate it over here, click on that side, and that'll give us a plane right smack dab in the middle, which is what we want. We'll start a 2D sketch on that plane. Okay, I'm going to rotate it around here. Grab my circle tool. I'm going to find that center. Drag out a circle here. Make it 7 millimeters. Okay. And then come over here, find that, come on down to here, find this corner with the green dot, come on down to, once again, come on down to your circle. We're going to trim that guy, and then we are going to dimension this side as 0.4. We're going to dimension this side as 0.4. Okay. All right, looks pretty good, but we're missing one thing. We don't have a line connecting this side to this side. So we have essentially what's called an open loop. So let's see if we can fix that. Now let's come on over here to our arc tool, zoom in here. I'm going to click on that green circle. I'm going to come over here, click on that green circle, and try to get my my little constraint icon to pop up, and it does. And that wasn't what's supposed to happen. Let's try it again. Right here, right here. Actually, okay, looks good. Hit escape. And if you have a purple line there already, you're good. But let's go ahead and dimension it. If you remember this circle, it was 7.7. Okay. So we're going to do, but when you do an arc, it's the radius, not the diameter. So we're going to do 7.7 divided by 2. Hit the check mark. Okay. And we're good. we can finish our sketch and extrude this guy. All right, now let's extrude it. And we are going to go both ways, a distance of 1.55 millimeters, and hit OK. All right, now we're going to start another sketch right here on this circular piece here. Once again, let's project the geometry. So this little guy at the center of our circle shows up. Grab a circle tool, and we're going to make a circle with a diameter of 2.3 millimeters. Finish the sketch. We're going to extrude that a distance of 2.8 millimeters. Hit OK. Now we're going to start another sketch on the surface of this guy that we just made. And once again, take our circle tool, find the center here, and we're going to draw that out with a diameter of 1.8. Hit enter. And then we're going to hit escape, come over here to our line tool. We're going to just draw a line across here. And then we are going to trim that top piece. And we are going to dimension this distance from here to here as 1.3. And that moved our thing, but that's okay. We can project geometry there. And we're going to put that guy on that guy. And we're good. Okay. Now we can go ahead and finish our sketch. And we are going to extrude this guy a distance of 1 millimeter. Hit OK. All right. All right, now we're going to go ahead and make another plane here. It's going to be a mid-plane. I'm going to zoom in here between this face and that face. And we're going to start a 2D sketch on here. And we're going to project geometry of this guy. And then we are going to offset a circle here by 0.366. Okay. And then we're just going to kind of draw a line from here down to our circle. Same thing on this side. Come over here, make sure it's at the same level. Come down. All right. Now we can trim this other stuff. Okay. And let's throw some dimensions on there. Let's go from here to here. And that's 0.4. And from here to here, 0.4. And then we need to make an arc from here. Green dot. Click on that green dot and click right there. And our purple line shows up here. If it doesn't show up for you, that's probably okay. Just dimension it and you should be good for a fully constrained sketch. Go ahead and hit finish sketch. Okay. And we are going to extrude this. Okay, the other way, a distance of 0.5 and hit OK. Let's take the visibility off that work plane so we can see it. Now we're going to put a chamfer on this edge right here of 0.35. Hit apply and cancel. And then we're going to go ahead and put a fillet on the edge here of not 2, but 0.2. Okay, and hit apply and cancel. Okay, looks pretty good. Now we can just use our mirror feature to put our other leg axle on the other side here. So we'll use the mirror, and we got to click every feature, and then we got to do mirror plane, And let's see if we can get one right down the middle here. Nope, but we have this guy right here. And there we go. Okay, we have both axles for our legs to connect to. All right, let's move our part around and we're going to start a 2D sketch right on this face here. All right, and we're going to do a 2-point center. Right in this general vicinity. Be careful. Don't draw them on those hidden lines, because if you connect them, Autodesk will throw in a constraint like that, thinking you want to put it there and lock it in place. But we don't want that. So let's just do something like that. Okay. And what we're going to do now, first we're going to dimension the center from this top. And we want that about, well, 3.905. Okay. And from this side, we got to tell the square where we want it. And we want this square to be 3.2 from that side. All right. Now, let's go ahead and just make, for now, we're going to make that 4.7. And this one, same thing, 4.7. Okay, looking good so far. Now we're going to take our arc and we're going to make 4 of them here. We're going to start on here, come over here, and we're going to make 4 arcs, okay, with a radius of 1.5. Okay, same thing. Let's come on over here, make another one, radius 1.5. Got to do 4 of them. Okay. Now we can trim this stuff over here that we don't need. And now we need to make each side right here 2.7 millimeters. Same thing here. All right, and you can see it's kind of, well, a little odd looking, but with our geometric constraints, we can probably fix that. So let's come over here with our equal constraint, and let's make that one equal to that one. And whoop, it's not going to let us, darn it. And that's okay. I got an idea. Let's come over here and go this one to this distance. Let's make that 1. From this distance to that distance, let's make that 1. From this distance to this distance, nope. From this distance, 1. From that distance to that distance, yep. One. And from that distance to that distance, nope, it's already 1. Let's try this distance to that distance here. Nope, it looks pretty constrained. 2.7, 2.7. Let me just make sure that's 1.5. And it says we're missing. Let's go ahead and trim our construction lines here. Just good policy to clean stuff up. Now we know we only need 2 dimensions to get our sketch fully constrained. So let's see how far it is to the center here. It's 2.35, which should be 4.7 divided by 2, because we want to center it. And then from this one to this one, 4.7 divided by 2, which is 2.35, and now we're good. We're fully constrained. Okay. Now let's go ahead and finish our sketch and extrude this guy a distance of 4.85 millimeters. Hit, well, don't hit OK yet. We're going to go to more, and we're going to taper this guy -2 degrees and hit OK. Okay. And now we need to add one more feature here. Start a 2D sketch here. Okay. And I'm going to make a line here. And I'm going to come on up. Well, let's do this. Let me see here. Well, right in this area right here, we're going to click. Come on up to here. Okay, we're going to come on out, draw a straight line, okay, not perpendicular, but parallel to this line. And we're going to come down, let's see here. Come on up, follow those dotted lines, and boom. And then we're going to come down to here. Okay. And let's throw some dimensions in here. From the very bottom, we want that to be 3.8. And from here to here, 0.8. From here to the bottom, we want that to be 1.05. So we're good there. Let's see here. What dimensions are we missing? You got to think about things. That's the thing about Inventor. It's kind of a bit of a puzzle sometimes. So let's make sure those are perpendicular. Yep, they already are. Throw an angle in there. Okay, let's try 1 dimension needed. There we go. All right, we have it fully constrained and we can extrude. We're going to go the other way and we're going to cut all the way through. So we're going to hit all and hit OK. Okay. Looking pretty good. Now we're going to make the holes here at the top. So you may have noticed or seen these holes on your Lego man here. So we're going to just kind of click on that face, draw out a circle. We'll just draw it, don't hit the hidden lines. Okay, and we're going to make it with a diameter of 3 millimeters. Okay, and we're going to dimension this circle from this side. We're going to make it, well, 2.35. And from this side, we're going to make it 2.376. All right, and then we're going to draw a line, take our line, and we're going to just kind of cut it off here. Trim this guy. And this distance right here, we're going to make it 2. Okay. Now let's go ahead and finish our sketch and extrude this guy the other way in a distance of 4.85. Hit OK. We're going to make it go all the way down. And now, if you've ever looked carefully, like I said, if you look carefully at your Lego Man connector piece, it's kind of rounded around the top here. So we're going to throw on some fillets. All the way around, and we're going to make those a distance or a radius of 0.5. Hit apply and cancel. All right, looking pretty good. We're also going to add a fillet right here of 0.5. I forgot to kind of do that. And now we're going to throw some smaller fillets, because if you look at the Lego Man piece, none of these are really just sharp, well-defined edges. They're kind of all smooth, even on a micro scale. So we're going to do these about 0.2. Okay, and hit apply. And there you go. Now we just need to mirror it once again. So let's come over to our mirror tool. To get everything that's white, we need to click on it and make it blue. So just keep highlighting, keep moving your mouse over, and when you see something white, click on it to make it blue. And it looks like we got pretty much everything. So we have all the features. Now we can click on the mirror plane. And once again, we have this nice plane right here in the middle that we can click on and hit OK. And we're good. We have our connector piece completed. Let's go ahead now up here and scroll up to our anodized red so it matches our legs. All right. In that work plane, I'm going to go ahead and take the visibility off here. And that's it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.